Find the solution to 3 times in the parentheses 2x minus 3, close those parentheses, minus 4x, and that's all going to be a quantity that equals negative 3. Now that's a mouthful, but that's our problem of the day, all right? Let's take a look at what it's going to look like on paper, all right? Let's see how we're going to work this out. What's the story? Always when we look at the very first step, we've got this distributive property because there are parentheses there waiting for us to attack it, all right? So let's see what we're going to do with that situation. There we go. We're going to look at that 3 on the outside. Well, a lot of 3's in this problem. Some are positive, some are negative, some got pluses, some got minus, some are going to be multiplied. My goodness, there are 3's everywhere. Let's see what happens. We're going to distribute. That's the first key word, the big D, all right? And to distribute, we're going to take our 3 times everything in that lovely parentheses. And you know what? That's as far as we take it. We don't take that 3 out to the minus 4x, just through 2x minus 3. Kick it through, all right? We're going to have 6x because that's what 3 times 2 gives us. X comes along for the ride. How about it? 3 times your minus 3, that's going to give us a minus 9. We don't have any sign changes going on because that's a positive times a negative. Put a minus 4x, it is hanging around. It doesn't want to go anywhere yet. We'll take care of it just a second. And last but not least, we've got this negative 3 waiting for us out there on the end. No, not as many 3's now, are there? It's kind of disappeared a little bit. Well, let's do some like terms. Looks like terms, all right? Nothing to combine on the right of the equals, all right? But on the left, oh my goodness, we got a 6x and we got that minus 4x. Now, let me caution you. When you see a problem like this, sometimes we just look at, see, 6x and 4x and put 10x. There's a minus in front of that, so you've got to subtract. You've got to subtract. So we're going to do 6x minus 4x, which is going to give us the 2x. Put a minus 9, bring it down for the ride. Over here we have negative 3. Now it's starting to look a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Hey, I was about to say easy, but you know, let's go ahead and make it even easier. Let's go through, get rid of that minus 9 by adding 9. Add 9. If you do it to the left, you got to do it to the right. And those come together as nicely as anything under the sun. How about you get a 6? Say goodbye to your 9's. They're gone. They're gone. All right. That's why we did what we did there, by the way. Bring the 2x right on down. And at this point, it's time to use the division property of equality because we're going to divide 2 into both sides here. All right. We're going to divide by 2 here, divide by 2 here. And some of you are doing that in your head. That's fine. Divide 2 into 6 basically is what the story is. And we have the great answer of 3. Boy, we got a bunch of 3's earlier, and now we get a 3 for an answer. Now, you know me. You know me. When we get a solution, we want to check it. We want to check it. So it's time to replace and substitute this 3 in for every x that you see. All right, let's go back to the original because, you know, we might have made a mistake coming off the first base, all right, first step here. But we probably didn't. We hope it's a good answer, right? We're on Mathline, right? This is problem of the day. Let's put our 3 right in here for the x and right in here for the x, all right? Work inside the parentheses. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, please is the parentheses. So let's work inside there first. It says we're going to multiply. By the way, that's what my dear Aunt Sally is about. We multiply before we do the subtraction, all right? So say 3 and 2 multiplied together gives us 6. And take that 6 minus 3 gives us 3. And then we're going to multiply by that 3, all right? And that's going to clean up our parentheses. That gives me a big nice chunk back here, all right? Looks like 3 times 3, which is going to give me 9. Let's play with this part right here. We got to multiply before we can subtract. Remember that. So we're going to say 4 times 3, which is 12. Then we're going to subtract that. Now remember we had 9. We had 9 here. Minus 12, hey, gives us negative 3. Does the 3 check? Yes, it does.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.